and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to start EXP19 Access Chapter 2 Cap Assessment Metropolitan Zoo. Okay, here is the project description. The Metropolitan Zoo track its animal data in Excel. The organization decided to use the database to organize the data about the animals, their trainers and the animal exhibits. In this project, you will open a extensive database and create a new table. You can see here. Now I am going to start EXP19 Access Chapter 2 Cap Metropolitan Zoo. Here you can see start the access. Start access, open the downloaded access, file name EXP19 Access Chapter 2 Cap Zoo. Creator has automatically added to your last name to the beginning of the file name. Save the file to the location where you are storing your file. I am going to start this one. I already downloaded the access database file. Now I am going to move for my second step. Second step is to create a new table. Create a new table in the design view. Add the field name exhibit ID with the automatic exhibit ID field as primary key for the table. Save the table using the name exhibits. Now I am going to solve the step number 2. Create a new table in the design view. Add the field name exhibit ID. Short text is a data type. And set the exhibit ID field is the primary key to the table. Save the table using the name exhibits. I am dealing with MATLAB stats, MATLAB mathematics, MATLAB accounting and finance. If you need the solution of any MATLAB assignment, just text me through WhatsApp or email. Okay, now I am going to do the step number 2. Set the exhibit ID field as a primary key of the table. Save the table using the name exhibits. And the name of the table is exhibits. I have completed the step number 2. Now I am going to move for my next step. My next step is step number 3. Add the following field and set their field properties. Okay, now I am going to add the following field. I am dealing with MATLAB stats, MATLAB mathematics, MATLAB accounting and finance. If you need the solution of any MATLAB assignment, just text me through WhatsApp or email. I am always available here to deliver quality grades for you. You can trust me for the quality grades. as you can see. And the data type is a short text, and the field size property is a 15, and the caption is exhibit name. I'm dealing with MATLAB stats, MATLAB mathematics, MATLAB accounting and finance. If you trouble in any project, just text me through WhatsApp or email. I'm always available here to deliver quality grades for you. And the caption is exhibit name. And the caption is exhibit name. And the other one is address for the field name. The data type is number. And the field size property is integer. Okay, and the caption is none. Okay, third one is initial cost for the field name. Initial cost for the field name, and the currency is the data type. And the no change in the field size property, and the initial cost for the caption. Okay, you can see here I am going to complete this one. Here I am going to add the data in the table. Here is the yearly cost and then the data type is currency. No change in the field size property, and then the caption is yearly cost. And the data type is date over time. And next one is no change in the field size property and the caption is date opened. And the data type is yes or no. And the field size property is no change. And I have completed the step number 3. Now I am going to move for my next step. My next step is step number 4. Switch to the datasheet view and save the table at the following record. Letting access is signed. Okay, now you can see here I am going to do the step number 4 here. Okay, you can see here now I'm going to solve the step number 4. Exhibit name to Asia. And then Africa. And initial cost is 2 lakh. So 20 lakh. And the yearly cost is 3 lakh. And the date opened 1/15/2011. And yes. Okay, you can see here now I am going to complete the step number 4, and the next exhibit name is Africa. And the accuracy is 4, and the initial cost is 35 lakh. And the yearly cost is 5 lakh. And the date opened is 2/3/2014. And the shown yes. Third one is exhibit name is the Americas. And the accuracy is 3, and the initial cost is 15 lakh. And the yearly cost is 25 lakh. Sorry, 2,50,000. And the date opened is 5/15/2005. And the shown is no. Okay, I have completed. Close the table. Save and close the table. Now I am going to move on my next step. My next step is step number 5. I have completed the step number 4. Now I am going to do the next step. My next step is step number 5. Import the downloaded Zoo Excel workbook as a new table in the current database. Using the import spreadsheet wizard, specify that the first row contain column heading and set the animal ID field to be indexed with no duplicate and set the animal ID field as the primary key. Import the table with the name animal and do not save the import steps. Now I am going to do the step number 5. It's a EXP19 Access Chapter 2 Cap Assessment Metropolitan Zoo. I am dealing with MATLAB Stats, MATLAB Mathematics, MATLAB Accounting and Finance. If you trouble in this project, just text me through WhatsApp or email. I am always available here to deliver quality grade for you. Okay, now I am going to do the step number 5. I am going to import the data from the zoo Excel file. As you can see here, next, and first row contain column heading. Okay, and next, and index is to yes, no duplicates, and the next, and import the table with the name animal and do not save the import step. Okay, you can see here I am going to complete the step number 5 and set the animal ID field as the primary key. Now I am going to set the primary key, that's animal ID field. Next, and finish and close. You can see here I have completed the step number 5. Okay, now I am going to do the step number 6. View the animal table in design view. You can see here now I am going to solve the step number 6. View the animal table in the design view and change the field size for the animal ID field to the long integer. Change the field size for the exhibit ID and trainer ID field to the long integer. Save the table. Click yes in the dialog box indicating that same data may be lost. Close the table. Now I am going to solve the step number 6. View the animal table in the design view. Now you can see here I am going to solve this one. Animal table in the design view. And change the field size for the exhibit ID and the trainer ID field to the long integer. Now I am going to change the field size for the exhibit ID and the animal ID to the long